Well, Earth does look really cool with its new orbital defense ring, but I gotta be honest, I'm a little bit worried about its functionality. Like, if I were to launch an alien invasion, then the good news is it shoots down all of the ships. The bad news is Japan got nuked again, and that killed nobody. There's nobody alive on this world. It's like they saw a future without anime waifus and said, forget it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Solar Smash, that game that's done a really good job at showing us just how vulnerable planets are. You know, look, unless you're a UFO that's dumb enough to fly directly over the White House and get nuked out of the sky, then everything is just kind of free, you know, met with no resistance. Even something as simple as, like, throwing a Florida-sized rock. All the president's gonna do about that is make more tax write-offs for crater-side real estate. Funny enough, it's actually gotten to the point where it's so easy to destroy these planets that I've started trying to defend them, like, from myself. Like, for a while we were using these satellite shields, and I mean, they're okay, but if you go and launch like 69 nukes, maybe a baker's dozen will actually hit the shield. The rest just kind of sneak by and make it start to Beyblade around. Why are you spinning? Yeah, I don't need to be some kind of rocket biologist to know that shields shouldn't do that. But like, we did manage to save a little tiny bit of America. Most of it is irradiated. See, 2 clicks, and just like that, I put more effort into making a Fallout game than Bethesda has in the last decade. But the reason I bring this up is because in the latest update to Solar Smash, they've actually introduced a new defensive item. And I'm not 100% sure what it is or what it does, but I'm very interested in finding out. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and donate it to the Middle East, as seems to be the trend these days. And it's just gonna hang out. Okay. What if I throw a rock at it? That seems to be the current test that we need to pass. Huh. Okay, so can it stop a bunch of rocks? I really like this. I'm impressed by this. So it's some kind of like orbital defense cannon. With the best defense is a good offense. It's a whole lot better than a shield that's just floating around like a fart in the wind. That being said, I'd like to see it stop a moon. Oh. I gotta be honest with you guys, I thought I was gonna dunk on it in the first few minutes of the video, but evidently not. That thing just piccoloed multiple moons. While I do appreciate the symbolism of firing exactly 69 nukes to screw the world right in its face, I feel like we might want to set our expectations a little bit lower, a little bit more realistic. Like, do you think this thing could stop even a single nuke? Because, like, anything can hit the side of a moon, right? These things are a whole lot smaller and faster, and yet it is blowing them up before we can even see them most of the time. That is some impressive precision. Okay, well, we could turn things up just a little bit. Like, I've got 6 nukes inside of a satellite that can transport them down into orbit, and it really knows how to take a hit to make the play. Ooh. Dude, you're late for work. You might want to turn that laser up just a bit. Why wouldn't you start with that? Okay, I mean, that's my bad. I assumed that one defensive orbiting cannon would be able to get the job done, but instead it let our offensive satellite get its vinegar strokes in right onto France. My bad. Like, if anything, it's kind of a bummer that we can only see the population of humanity. I'd be curious how many bedbugs I just cooked. The fact that it can blow up multiple moons but struggles to blow up a single satellite makes me think that it might have a hard time with technology, and I'm kind of curious if it also has a problem with biology. If we release the worm and have it feast on Africa, first time for everything, I suppose, then maybe it can tickle it? Yeah, and it's smart enough to not shoot the Earth. I mean, it's not smart enough to shoot the end of the worm, but as soon as the head of the worm gets inside the Earth, it stops. Okay, I've gone from being wildly impressed to whelmed. Not overwhelmed, not underwhelmed, just whelmed. Well, if we can't defend the Earth, maybe we can avenge it? If I use more of these things, just kind of put them all over the place, that worm is bound to come out eventually, right? We'll have a surprise waiting for it. I can still hear it chewing around in there. There it is, everybody shoot! Shoot, good turn and fire and... Well, you don't care? Oh, come on. It's just gonna watch it leave. Some Avengers you guys are. Well, since we've got a couple dozen of these things now, I don't feel so bad about releasing Cthulhu. Do you think you guys could show him what for? That's a lot of lasers. And the tentacles are wiping out some of our defenses before taking a chunk of the world, but we avenged it! Yes! Look at all the sushi bits floating around. Okay, way to go, guys. That was... I mean, I can't really pat them on the back. Not because they don't have backs, but because look at North America. The moon is now moving at about 3 frames per second, so fingers crossed this works. Reset. Ooh, we've got you surrounded? That is cool. It looks like the technology from the alien techno world. So is it just a giant shield? Because we've already done a whole bunch to fight off shields. Nope, they're defensive batteries, but I wouldn't go so far as to say they're very good at their jobs. I fired 1 nuke at the Caribbean, and look what they did! I don't even think they stopped the nuke! Well, Earth does look really cool with its new orbital defense ring, but I gotta be honest, I'm a little bit worried about its functionality. Like, if I were to launch an alien invasion, then the good news is it shoots down all of the ships. The bad news is Japan got nuked again, and that killed nobody. There's nobody alive on this world. It's like they saw a future without anime waifus and said, forget it. I'm seeing a whole lot of lit up windows on this ring. What are you willing to bet we're all living in there now? It's weird because Earth looks the same, but we could give the ring the old moon test and see. Oh, that got really close. I'm just wondering, like, if we bump into it, maybe do a little bit of damage. We could hear some human screams, maybe see some bodies in space. I think we just gotta throw a couple more moons. There we go. Just a bunch at the same time, we're bound to do no damage. We damaged the Earth a little bit, but the ring is fine. I'm gonna try approaching from the oceanic side of the world. I feel like they wouldn't really focus their defenses over here quite as much, and I'm gonna use a drill. 'Cause I feel like the drill is armored. Yeah, you can blow that up eventually, damn it. I would assume the flying saucer is gonna get absolutely dunked on, of course, and then the fighter jets, they can do some damage, but I feel like they just hurt the Earth and not the ring again. Well, it's like they say, if your first and second alien invasion don't work, try again. I've got some ships with shields that love to get blown out of the sky and not get a single shot off. Yeah, it turns out having an entire planet surrounded by cannons, pretty good defense. With the technological letting me down, maybe we should try some biologicals, if that's what you could call a space ghost. Nobody's ever prepared for the space ghost punch. Come on, you got this. Yes. Oh. He did punch straight through the ring, but he didn't break it. He just kind of damaged it a little bit and completely foobarred the world. How about you, Cthulhu? Could you do any better? You got the advantage because you kind of appear at ring level. Then you could just reach on down while those things shoot straight down your gullet. Oh. Yeah! Way to go, big guy. Okay, we took a piece out. I'm not seeing any floating human bodies. I'm starting to think this may not be a human-made ring. This could be an alien ring because it looks exactly like the alien planet. So they just got rid of all of humanity, installed this, and said, this is ours now. They're like intergalactic squatters. Well, if that's the case, then we really have to do everything we can to get the Earth back. And I'm thinking this should get the job done. It's like a magic eraser in space. Yeah. Okay. Well, on the upside, we definitely can get rid of the ring, but on the downside, it's got like a quote-unquote human shield. Yeah, at what cost? I feel like we didn't do anybody any favors here. Hold up a second, what is this? We've never seen this one before, right? Because it's not the bomb. Yeah, the bomb is up here, so what are you? Guess there's really only one way of finding out. Probably should have tried it out on a planet that won't defend itself, even though we can overwhelm them. They can't shoot us all down. We just gotta pay close attention. Very close. It's very subtle, the effect. You really want to keep an eye on it. You know, unless you're epileptic, in which case, I apologize. Wow. Those are, partylicious? You know what, if we're gonna free Earth from that ring, then I think we need to take the fight to the alien world that sent it, and this thing should be able to do a decent job against this shield, is the main thing that I want to see. That's really cool. Very hard to control, not precise in any regard, but it just doesn't stop. And then when it's done, it just kind of backs away. Oh, I snuck some of them inside the shield there. Yeah, I like these. I don't think they have any practical purpose, but they're fun to look at and absolutely shred. Should I finish them off? Just try to freeze that. Oh, that wasn't the freeze ray. My bad. Actually, no, not my bad. This is what you get when you come after Earth. Whoa, 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 hold on a second. Are you serious right now? I was right. They absolutely were the ones to send the ring to Earth. They've got one of their own. So this would be like the ultimate defensive test because they have both the shield and the ring. A strong defense and a strong offense against invaders, which means, I mean, we gotta go with the 69 nukes, right? Except I'm gonna crank things up to the max. See how they handle this. There's no way you can shoot them all. And I don't think the shield can stop them all. Well, that's bright. Hopefully those alien robots don't have eyes. We kind of tickled the shield. We took a couple of pieces out of the ring. It's a good start. I feel like if we send one big thing, it's just gonna get shot up, right? Unless we take out all of these turrets. Something like this space dragon is really eating it right now. And if he doesn't breathe the shield down, then he just kind of rubs his face up against it like a doofus. All right, we got the shield down, good try. I'm thinking maybe we should use like something like a swarm of bugs. They're not even gonna try to shoot these things. There's so many of them, they're so small. It's perfect. In fact, we could just use Minecraft bees. Trust me, I stopped trying to explain this game a long time ago. You just gotta roll with the punches. When your alien robot world gets invaded by Minecraft bees, it's just how things go. Shield is down, but we haven't cut through to the core yet. So what am I missing? There has to be something that we can use that's strong enough to get through everything. I feel like Earth and humanity are just desperate enough to send a whole bunch of space shuttles filled with explosives and hope that one of them sneaks through. Come on, you guys got this. Blown out of the sky here. Oh, they don't blow up on the shield. They don't know what they're doing. They're just kind of moseying around. No! Why is our primitive technology so stupid? Oh. Ape strong together, quantity over quality. We got this. Come on, guys. I can see the core. Oh, the shield is back up. That was actually really close. Damn. I just noticed that I had unlocked Earth 2100. I was curious what the difference is. Like, is that the one with the ring? And no, it's not. In fact, I don't know how to get the ring back to Earth, but it is the one where Florida is entirely underwater, which is just perfect. Actually, it looks like Florida isn't the only place that might be a little bit wet around the edges. India is now an island. A lot of Europe is gone, and then Russia got the opposite. They seem to be a desert now. This is super interesting. I don't even really want to destroy. I mean, there's 10 billion people. There's a whole lot of stuff for throwing snowballs at. But I just feel like I'm not being super productive. Actually, maybe I could refreeze the poles? Would that help at all? Like, if I throw a whole bunch of ice up here, try to sequester a bit of ocean, then maybe everything will go back to the way it was. I could even kill 3 billion people to make it really like it used to be. Yeah, I don't think there are any amount of snowballs there to be able to fix that. Actually, I'm kind of curious. If I put down a defensive satellite and then hurled a snowball at it, would that... That's a weakness right there. We need to remember that. It doesn't identify playful little snowballs as a threat, despite the fact that they're the size of like a small country. That's perfect. Funny enough, Earth 2100 being completely flooded is actually a good segue to another secret planet that was released. But like, I wouldn't have known about it or been able to find it if I hadn't looked it up. Like, I don't know how people figure this stuff out. Apparently you need to create a custom planet, then don't do anything, save it, toss that in there, I suppose, and then destroy it. I should be able to grab my laser, mosey on over to the sun, and give it a bit of a tickle. Here we go. Now, before this thing explodes, I need to reset. I don't know when, though. Like now-ish? Is that... Did I do it? I don't know, man. This game is so weird. I think the trick is to wait for the planet to be thoroughly cooked. Like right before it explodes. Oh, wait. No, it fully exploded, but I think I got it? Yeah, I did get it. Waterworld, the ocean planet. Not the awful movie. Oh, I don't like the way this moves. It's just a big jelly ball. It makes me feel uncomfortable. What am I supposed to do to it? Like, I could throw a moon at it, but oh no, I could throw Earth at it. Yeah, just have all of us go for a dip. We didn't come out the other side. That's interesting. Had a little electricity. Electricity and water don't usually mix. I'm making the world smaller because I think I'm actually destroying the water every time I do something like that. We've had planets like this before where sometimes if it's a gas giant, you can get rid of all the gas and it's got a hard middle. I'm wondering if that's the case here, or is this like the Jello world where it's literally all water? Considering Earth didn't come out the other side, I want to try that again. If we throw Earth again, this time sizes are a little bit more permitting. Could we just splash right on through? I'm hearing and seeing explosions, so I'm thinking we're hitting something in there. Well, if we gotta strip away the outside of a planet, we might as well have some fun doing it, right? What just happened? Oh, I used 5 of them. 2 of them hit one another. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Are they any good at stripping away water? Not really. And I don't think I want to use anything ice related, right? Oh, we could have you come by and have a sip. There you go. Just a little drink. You got this. I'm actually gonna zoom in a little bit. Here we go. Come on, Cthulhu. Pull a big chunk of water out. No. Bonk Doge, could you help? Evidently not. I've been nuking this thing like it's a week-old burrito for a while now, but it doesn't seem to really be doing anything. You'd think all that heat would cause some kind of effect. I mean, it's definitely smaller. I keep zooming in. I mention it because I want you guys to understand scale. Like now it just looks like it did when we started, but it is much tinier. How about a human expedition? Can you guys, where are you? They take a second, they're way out there. Here we go. Not the landing I was looking for. Screw it, I'm just gonna laser away as much of this as I can. Don't have all day. Oh, okay, I destroyed it. Not what I was going for, but if I can just close this out. Okay, it's still here. I've only destroyed it in technicality, I suppose. There's still 4% of it left. I just want to see if it has a hard inside. Come on. Oh. It was full of fart butterflies? What was... Not quite what I was hoping for, but okay. There's Waterworld for you. Well, with Earth 2100 not being what I'm looking for, I don't know how to put the ring back on our planet. Oddly enough, maybe I did manage to fight off the aliens, but I really want to test this thing out without the alien shield. So I came to Persephone, another planet in another solar system that seems to be getting conquered. I'm kind of curious how this is going to handle a black hole. You can't shoot a black hole, right? It opens up below the ring and surprisingly doesn't suck any of it in. What if I opened it on the ring? Different story, maybe? This thing can't possibly be black hole proof, right? Nothing is. You gotta get spaghettified. Or not. This is why I want to test stuff. Who could have thought that would be the case? Well, if a black hole is a no-go, how about a red hole? Which is bigger, more stretched out. Sore, I would imagine. I think they make cream for that. Nope. Nothing. It is completely spaghettification proof. There's some things I can try, like a lightning storm, that are just not all that precise. I can't really aim it. You just gotta kind of let it do its thing. Maybe it takes out a turret. Maybe it kills 7 billion people. That's my bad. Oh wait, I can. God, I forgot they made this. The single lightning bolts. I could just kind of zap. Ooh. I like that. Actually, I'm wondering if I take out the ring, but not the turret stations, would it still be able to defend itself? Does it just shut things down or not? I'm just taking out the connection between them, but see, all the turrets are still hanging out. Easiest way to test would be to chuck a moon. They do still work. Interesting. So the ring itself seems largely irrelevant. You gotta focus on all of the turrets. In fact, they could probably stop a couple of moons. Maybe? Oh, I overestimated them, my bad. Oh, I completely forgot about the weird meme weapons too. Like if we launch the Doge, they can't even see it. Huh. That's surprising. What about Bonk Doge? Oh, come on, you guys really can't see that? So we know its weakness, whether it be the cheesy weapons that are ethereal, you can't fire at them, or stupid memes. It seems to be the two things that the aliens did not expect. Maybe I could actually bonk the ring? Oh yeah. It doesn't even break them. What do you mean? Yeah, it just kind of hurts them. God, that's dumb. I don't expect it to be able to defend itself from this. You can't really shoot an exploding star, but I'm interested in seeing if the world will get wiped out but leave the ring behind. No, could the ring survive? Something like that? Nope. Just got completely erased. Absolutely nothing left. Nope, just a bunch of space dingleberries. Okay, I feel pretty good about that. I gotta say, I'm impressed with the developers of Solar Smash being able to continuously release stuff to both beat up worlds and not beat up worlds. They keep things exciting. I couldn't even think of what else I would want to see in this game, to be honest. If you guys have any ideas, leave comments, leave a like if you want to see me return for more, and then maybe when there's another update with more weapons and defenses, I'll return to see just how badly I can mess things up again. But thanks so much for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.